Hello dear friends, this is Balkan Walk 66 and I'm in the middle of my 50-kilometer journey in the suburbs of Belgrade. I'm just about to pass my 20-kilometer mark and I have maybe like 30 to go. I wanted to show you the beauty of this bicycle lane. It is just at the end of Belgrade, near Surčin. It's a little town in the suburbs, near the airport of Nikola Tesla. I'm driving my Pantheon Supersonic. You asked me about the Supersonic, and I think the best way to talk about it is to do it riding it. Do you agree with me? Because you may theorize a lot. Up, tough segments, up. Andrew fell here once. I don't want to repeat this, so need to be careful because here are like a lane crossing for pedestrians, and so there are these sound barriers that create different sounds and vibrations under your wheels. If you're a bicycle with large wheels, you are okay with this, but if you're a Supersonic, even on large wheels like the ones that I have seismic megawatts here. Here they are. Yes. So let's start from the wheels. I have seismic megawatts here. I know that Pantheon Karmas are very popular wheels, and at this season maybe also Pantheon Focus. But for me, as a guy who pumps a lot and likes to do it, I prefer like the more pumpable and speedy setup. Oh, the airplane, what a beauty. So yeah, I prefer the more pumpable setup, and I think megawatts are just the right choice. There are debates on whether it should be mango or some other color, I don't remember. I have chosen the mango ones and I'm quite happy. Okay, here goes a little bit of an uphill. It's not steep, but I can definitely feel it, and I don't want to spend my energy doing pumping, because pumping here is in an uphill. It is very energy consuming and not very effective. I prefer just plain old push here. Okay, so what else I have tried? Of course, I tried Pantheon Karmas because Vera rides Pantheon Karmas on her pranayama. It was very easy to take off her wheels and just put it here. And you know what? I'm sorry, Jeff. I know that Jeff made great wheels, but I didn't like how they behaved, at least on my RKP tracks, on my Pantheon Supersonic. I didn't like the feeling, because you know the feeling of Pantheon Karma wheels. It's like, they make pranayama out of Supersonic. It's quite the same feeling. Yeah. I tried to ride Supersonic and I can barely catch other guys in the city because the road was turny, a lot of people, and I just couldn't catch them because the board became too clumsy. I don't know how to explain this. So for a more turning feeling, probably karmas are not the best choice. Maybe this is because the offset, the core offset of that wheels. Oh yeah, baby. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, I love the speed of this way so much. I would like to try this road also on my lap skateboard once, but unfortunately to get here you need to pass several very bad asphalt sections and some terrain and, well, some inconveniences in the city, because I have to go from the center of the city to this part, and it's about 10 kilometers of not the best road. So yeah, I prefer of course Supersonic, and I think Supersonic is the most universal of all my boards. So okay, let's go on. So karmas, unfortunately, well, I couldn't open and discover full potential of karmas. So maybe Hokus are different, but I think like this, I don't know, these fancy big wheels, are they really that good? I mean, what do you gain with them? I would like to hear your experience if you have some. Of course, in long distance conditions, not only like going for a beer to your local shop, but going several dozens kilometers. Please share your opinion. So what else? Yeah, of course, orangutan kegels, the orange ones, I think they are 80 millimeters. Well, as I've said earlier, they slow you down. They are great wheels if you ride like from 10 maybe to 15 kilometers per hour, but everything beyond this, and they begin to slow down. They just cannot accelerate, cannot go faster. Yeah, but actually their acceleration is good, and they are very good for pumping because of their low weight comparing to megawatts, karmas and everything else. So okay, well, about the trucks. Well, because I'm using my truck, my rear truck, in a 0-degree position, I think I should talk only about the front truck. So as many of you know, I had beer trucks, generation 6, 130 millimeters, 50 degrees, which made the efficient angle of 65 degrees, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and I broke my kingpin during the first 500 kilometers, guys. So it was probably the second or the third month of riding this board. Again, tough section. I hate them. Okay. Several days ago, I was riding this road in my car, returning from Montenegro, and it was just another experience seeing this road when you are going along it in the car at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Now I'm going, I guess, about 20. Yeah, maybe like this. I'm not accelerating too fast because this is only the middle of the track. Whew. So guys, which trucks I prefer now. Of course, I would like to try some precision tracks here. And actually, if you could give me some advice on not very expensive tracks, I think, well, that would be like 350 euros for one. I would like to try it, just to have my impression. Because for now, I have experience with precision tracks only on my lap skate. Here is like a place where they made a bridge repairing, and behind this why we have some rough section also. Well, never mind. Okay, so now I'm just using simple cast tracks, Paris with 3 RKPs, 150, yeah, 150 with APS bushings, I think. Yeah, APS riptide bushings. And for my weight of 85 kilos, I have chosen something like 87, I guess, 87A. And as you may see, it pumps really well. Yeah, I can do it indefinitely, probably. Oh my god. This is such a good feeling, like a merry-go-round. I don't know how to express it. I don't know why I love pumping so much. So guys, Paris trucks are known for its durability. Since that incident when I cranked my bear kingpin truck, bear truck's kingpin. So, oh, yeah, some guy said hi to me. Obviously, hi to him. Oh, oba. So Paris trucks are known probably for their like worse middle point. I mean, when you drive bear trucks, you have that bushing inset that make this feeling more precise, like where when you're in the center, you feel it more precisely. Actually, I thought that would be an issue for me. But then I found out that actually having a proper pushing technique makes this probably not very important. At least when you just go at lower speeds like I do, because I never go above 40 kilometers per hour. I'm just too afraid, and I cannot do downhill. I don't know how to do it, and this is why I do not practice downhill and do not practice great speeds. Okay, here is the section where we have some bridge repairing. Oh, by the way, this is the way I get my Supersonic in my hand. You don't need to have some 3D printed foot helper or something. You just push and press your front support, I think it's called support. Okay, drop out. So you just press your drop out and you take it into your hand. So it doesn't require this attention actually, because I've seen many guys using different techniques and saying this is not very convenient, especially in the city. Well, no, Supersonic is very good, even without the proper functional tail. It allows you to keep your board well at your hand at any moment. Okay. So yeah, Paris trucks showed to be fine, at least at the front. with proper bushings. I can say nothing about the rear track because I still have that beer 43 degrees, which makes it effectively a 0-degree tail being flipped. Yeah, I flipped it. You see? Oh yeah, now we are going straight and a little bit downhill. Okay, let's not push too much. Okay, so probably you know the rest. Personally, I find that 7-ply maple deck is quite the same as a bamboo deck of the same middle weight category. I tried these bamboo decks several times. I find them quite nice. At least they are not worse than this maple 7-ply deck, at least for my weight. I cannot say for other weight categories, but for my 85 kilos and my fat ass, they feel pretty much the same. Whew. Well, hope this was helpful. If you have some questions, please give them to me in the replies to this video. I will try to reply all of you as usual if I have enough information. Okay, so I'm continuing my journey today. I have more than probably 2 hours left to go. And yeah, if you're in Belgrade and want to start longboarding, or you like specifically LDP and don't know where to start, give me a message. We will think about it, talk about it together, and maybe have some proper opportunities for you. Because there are many places here. Well, you can... Hey, hello! People are actually very friendly. I love Serbs. They're actually very kind and helpful, wonderful people. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Ciao.